DJ Marmalade. And today we're going to be doing something a little different. Now, if you follow my Instagram, you probably saw me post that. I want to be not so serious about mental health and whatnot. Yeah, it's cool to help people understand, but at the end of the day, man, people don't want to be pressured to listen to that stuff sometimes, and hear me boo-hoo and all that stuff. We got to keep things entertaining. So, Grandma, the first thing we're going to do today, let's do a Mad Lib. So they got, you can choose which one do you want. So they got cool Mad Libs. They got a goofy one, sleepover, road trip, happy birthday, or really, really crazy one. So which one do you want?
The goofy one.
Goofy one? Okay. Oh, I gotta buy it? What? I'm not buying that. Okay, I'll just do this one. Quick play. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so the title, school.
School. What about school?
I think it's, oh. Wait a minute. Hang on, let me see here. What does that mean? Not, hey, idiot, I'm clicking you. It's an adjective, so it has to be something describing the school.
Big.
Okay. Now, how do I submit that? Okay, there it goes. Okay, and what another adjective? Wait a minute. We did that wrong. Let me start over. Yes, quit. We did that wrong. It's okay. We'll get the hang of it. This is so weird to have it on an app.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What is... Okay, Kat. Let me find out what the definition of this is so I can tell you. I don't know Grandma's name. Okay. So, Grandma, we need a plural noun, and a plural noun is basically more than one noun. Like, for example, schools. That's more than one school. Did you get that?
School isn't more than one school.
I said school with an S, as in Samuel at the end of it.
Oh, okay.
So I need more than one noun, like something more than one.
Well, parks.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to need another plural noun.
Christians.
Okay. Give me a part of a body.
The hand.
Give me a number.
5.
Give me another plural noun.
Cars.
There you go. Part of a body.
The arm.
Give me a liquid.
Liquid. Water.
Give me more than one body part.
A leg and a foot.
No, like, with the S at the end, like a plural noun.
Oh, legs.
Okay. Give me a part of a body.
The foot.
Okay. And I need an adjective, which is a description of something.
Description of something?
Yeah, like a fluffy pillow.
Okay. Dry skin.
So dry. Give me a plural noun.
Hair.
No, plural noun is, like, for example, school with an S is in Samuel at the end.
Phones.
Okay. Okay, give me an adjective. That's a description of something.
Big.
Okay, give me another description of something.
Wet.
There you go. Okay, so I need a verb ending in ing. Like, for example, running. So give me a verb ending in ing. And verb is an action. So it's something you do.
Swimming.
Okay. Okay, give me a noun.
Dog.
There you go. Okay, and I need a plural noun.
Cats.
Okay, I need a noun.
Rabbit.
All right, we finished it. So let's see here. You completed your first story. So let's read it. I want to read it. Okay, so here we are, Grandma.
Okay.
The title of the book is Have I Got a Giraffe for You? Giraffes have aroused the curiosity of parks since earliest times. The giraffe is the tallest of all living Christians, but scientists are unable to explain how it got its long hand. The giraffe's tremendous height, which might reach 5 cars, comes mostly from its legs and arms. If a giraffe wants to take a drink of water from the ground, it has to spread its legs far apart in order to reach down and lap up the water with its huge foot. The giraffe has dry ears that are sensitive to the faintest phones, and it has a big sense of smell and sight. When attacked, a giraffe can put up a wet fight by swimming out with its hind legs and using its head like a sledge dog. Finally, a giraffe can gallop at more than 30 cats an hour when pursued and can outrun the fastest rabbit.
Oh boy, what a story.
What do you think of that, Mimi?
Man, that's some story.
There you go. Okay, so the next book is Story of a One-Hit Wonder. Do you want to do that one?
The story of a what?
Story of a One-Hit Wonder.
One-hit wonder.
Yeah, that's the title of it. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, need a plural noun, Grandma.
Plural noun.
Yeah.
People, place.
No, plural noun is more than one. Remember that. People, place, thing, more than one.
All right. Tables.
All right. All right, I need a noun.
Chair.
Adjective. Description of something.
Soft.
All right, I need a part of a body.
The back.
All right. Okay, adjective.
Loose.
Okay, another adjective.
Big.
All right, a noun.
Men.
You mean man?
Man, yeah.
Okay, an adjective.
Tired.
I think that would be a verb. Well, no. Is that a description of something? Yeah, I guess you could say like the tired giraffe. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be an adjective. Okay, and I need a last name. It could be any last name.
Holmes.
Holmes.
Yeah.
Plural noun.
Women.
What is it? Okay, I gotta figure out what that is. Sorry, I'm not in school anymore. I gotta look up the definition of some of this stuff. I gotta explain it to Grandma. And what the frick? Hey, why isn't Google finishing what I'm typing? Okay. Hmm. Okay. So what I'm gonna need next, I'm gonna need an adverb. And what an adverb is, it describes a verb. For example, he sings loudly. Um,
Fast runner.
okay, so fast. And my grandma's cool. All right, part of a body.
Feet.
You mean a foot?
Foot, yeah.
All right, I need an adjective. Description of something.
Lazy.
Lazy. All right, a noun.
Swimming pool.
All right, I need a plural noun.
Eggs.
All right, adjective.
Sleeping.
I don't know if that's an adjective. So it's describing something. Well,
Oh, describing something.
yeah.
White.
All right, give me a place.
The gym.
Okay. Okay, Grandma. Your story is done.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, so the title of the story of a one-hit wonder. The mighty tables were a one-chair wonder, famous for their soft song, In Your Back. Where is this loose band today? After hitting it big, they started to have big creative differences. They went from superstardom to a man-shattering breakup. The lead singer, known for his tired personality, wanted to change the band's name to Holmes's Women. What? The rest of the band fast refused. Okay, so fastly refused or something like that. We'll get the hang of it, Grandma. No one could see eye to foot, and the bassist decided to leave the lazy band and pursue his lifelong dream of a professional swimming pool. A professional swimming pool weaving. Dream of, oh, that don't make sense. The drummer left to teach music to high school eggs. The lead singer was the only one left, but don't feel too bad. He has now become a white internet sensation with a video of himself playing Sweet Home the Gym on the kazoo. What do you think of doing Mad Libs, Grandma? I think that's good for your brain, and plus we're learning stuff at the same time.
Yeah, really.
My grandma did go to America today, everybody, and I want to let you know she made it to America safely. So, I'm very thankful for that. Very thankful for that. Grandma got off the plane safely and everything, so she's back in America. My grandma did go to, remember the last time you went to Korea?
No.
Zimbabwe. So, Grandma, give the podcast the news on what's going on, what you're excited about, and whatnot.
What am I excited about?
Yeah, what'd you hear on Good Mythical Morning today?
Well, what I'm excited about is listening to Good Morning America.
The president.
Oh, that they're going to start looking into proceedings on impeachment.
There you go. Now, why is that, Mimi? You got to explain them. Like, not everyone knows this stuff, remember. Even Mom didn't know.
Well, he called a foreign leader in the Ukraine and asked him to investigate Joe Biden and his son, Hunter.
And how'd that go?
Is against the law.
So do you think he'll be impeached?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well, I know my grandma wouldn't get impeached if she was in office. My grandma would be one of the best presidents we would ever have. I remember that time my grandma ran for office back in 1985.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Grandma, how American are you on a scale of 5?
A 5.
Wow, that's pretty American. Okay, Mimi, let's play another game. Where's my stopwatch? Where's my grandma watch? Grandma, where's my grandma watch? Because
grandma watch?
Yeah. Because we got some, I tell you, if you listen to that podcast where we played that game, and what I'm going to call this game is 520. Because you got 5 things to think about, but you only got 20 seconds to do it on the subject matter. So, let's see here. What 5 things come to your mind when I say Nancy Pelosi?
Strong woman, speaker, brown hair, upright.
There you go. Good job. Okay. Let's see. My grandma.
Short, stout, sleepy, slow,
You lost, Grandma. You lost. You only got 4. You could have said cool.
Oh, I could have.
Yeah, you could have said cool. I mean, you're cool. All right, let's see here. Public bathroom.
Nasty. Warm. Wet. dirty, poop.
Wow, you must really hate public bathrooms, Grandma.
That's what I think about.
What do you think when I say, let's see, let me see here. Ooh, I got one. Pork shanks and sauerkraut.
Oh, sour, mushy, meat, vinegar,
You lost. You lost.
uh,
I had to remember what that was. Why don't you tell these people about pork shanks and sauerkraut? Because that wasn't on the podcast.
my mother used to make that at home when I was growing up because my father liked that. It was a German dish. Pork shanks.
What are pork shanks?
Shanks. I think that's part of their legs.
Did you mind the pork shanks? Because I could see the sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is disgusting. Well, did you like to eat the pork shanks?
No, I didn't.
What'd they taste like? Wasn't it meat?
I guess, yeah.
Well, my grandma's super cool.
I didn't eat them, though.
Okay, Grandma, so what comes to your mind when I say adrenaline junkie?
Adrenaline. Drugs, running, happy, crashing, tired.
Adrenaline junkie and you think of tired? I don't think adrenaline junkies ever get tired, Momo.
Oh, well.
Let's see here. Clowns.
Scary, funny, painted, wigs, big shoes.
There you go. Good job. Let's see here. My grandma went to America today, guys. I'm so thankful she made it safe. Because she goes on these trips to like Zimbabwe and stuff, and I don't know, sometimes I just get scared of her flying out that way and stuff. You know, my grandma's got a job to do, you know. I can't. She has to make a living and stuff. So. All right, Grandma. So this next game we're gonna play is what should I name it? You know your I don't know what to call it, but you remember we went over it before the podcast. So, Grandma, you know you're American if
you love the flag.
There you. That's the best answer in the world. That is the most American answer in the world. All right, Meerkat. You know you hate pork shanks and sauerkraut if
you've eaten it all your life when you were growing up.
You know, well, you know you love fast food if
if you pay $1 for it.
My grandma's cool. You know you love dogs if
you pet their fur.
there you go. You know you're my grandma if
you say you love each other.
what? My grandma's cool. You know your favorite dish if
you make it often.
there you go. My grandma's cool. You know you're the coolest person in the world if
you can quote Abraham Lincoln.
What?
I don't know.
Can you quote Abraham Lincoln, Grandma?
Oh, I can't.
Well, Grandma, you're the coolest person in the world. Ooh, I got one. You know you're short if
you can't reach things.
there you go. There you go. You know, Grandma, they say the coolest people in the world are usually short.
Is that right?
Yep. Look at you, for example. You get shorter and shorter every year. My grandma, she used to be 6 foot. I remember those days. I remember those days. My grandma used to play for the WNBA of 1962.
Oh, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, then what about Rhonda Sheckler when she came over to your house and you guys would reminisce about playing basketball?
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do. Rhonda Sheckler, she was your friend when you were in the WNBA.
No, I don't know who that is.
Rhonda Sheckler, Brittany Cowington. There was Betty Lebowski. You don't remember having these people over when me and Joy were kids, and you would just reminisce about how you used to play basketball?
No.
I remember like it was yesterday. You know you are in trouble if
you get an F on your report card.
Uh-oh. What would happen if you what would happen if you got an F on your report card?
You get grounded.
No, I'm talking about you when you were a kid.
Oh, when I was a kid?
Yeah.
We were told to do better.
There you go. Yeah, that's another thing, Grandma. So I was listening to another woman's podcast. I mean, it's not her podcast. It's like where she basically explains her life. It was like a 40-minute video, but it was just audio of her talking in a mic. And she had kind of a crazy upbringing, emotional-wise, with emotional neglect and whatnot and all that. But she said, you know, she don't take it out on her parents or anything because back in the 90s, no one knew anything about mental health and all that stuff. So there's nothing that she really can really blame on them or whatnot. So, I mean, and with my parents the past few times I've been over there, they haven't said anything about what I've been wearing. Like, they've been actually respectful and whatnot. Mom hasn't told me about cutting my hair and stuff. I don't know. It's just, I guess you could say I got to give them more leeway.
Yeah.
More leeway.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I'm getting help for myself and I'm doing everything. But I kind of do not want to, because Mom said that, you know, she was getting concerned about the episodes and stuff that I've been having. And she wants me to be, I wish my mom would get out of that mind state, because I know why she keeps thinking medicine. Because because she used to see Uncle Bob all doped up on pills.
But that was Uncle Bob.
Yeah, but Grandma, that's not proper care for someone. Because I even spoke to people about that. And back in them days, that's not how you were supposed to take care of the mentally ill.
No, they were putting them in
Yeah, they were putting them in hospitals.
In electric shock treatment.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about all the pills. Mom thinks that that's normal. And Mom thinks that I should be doped up on pills. And I wish you would get out of that frame of mind. Because I can't talk to her about mental health, so I just told her, you need to talk to my caseworker about that. You need to talk to my caseworker about that. And then she said, well, you're an adult, so you need to talk to him about that. And I said, well, I'm going to just listen to what my caseworker tells me. Because if my caseworker thought it was necessary for me to have another prescription, she would bring that up. She's not going to leave me hanging. But Mom says, but James, she's not a doctor. She's not a therapist. She is a caseworker. But still, like, she signs me up for my appointments and everything. Like, she has to tell the doctor and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. My mom just thinks, being on a bunch of pills and being doped up like that, that's normal. Because when I was doped up on the antipsychotics, like Mom said, that's when I was the best. I was only the best because I was doped up on. I didn't know what the heck was going on, and I felt weird all the time. I couldn't sleep really good and I was peeing a lot. I mean, it was miserable. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But what my mom does not understand is, and I didn't even want to bring it up because I wanted to tell her, my whole childhood I was in an episode. My whole childhood I was in an episode. This is nothing. This is all about learning. My caseworker teaches me how to prevent episodes from happening, but I can't explain it to her because my caseworker told me to not even do it because it's just going to trigger an episode. So it's just like, I got to let it go. So anytime my mom brings it up, I just tell her to talk to my caseworker. Because Mom knows she can come. If she's that concerned, she can come talk to my caseworker. She can come with me. And because I kind of want her to. I want my caseworker to explain to her that there is no miracle pill. Like, I have to teach him to overcome. Like, because what my mom thinks about mental health is what she saw with Uncle Bob. And being doped up on pills is not sanity. That's misery. That's not fun. That's not enjoying life. I wouldn't be able to work. I would be doped up. That's exactly what the antipsychotic.
And all that medicine, and still he had problems.
That's what I mean. Because, we could talk about that all day. Like, I can tell you the shock therapy and all that stuff on how they treated people back in the day. Grandma, he was probably filled with different kinds of mental illnesses, more than just one. He was filled with trauma, nothing but trauma. He wasn't getting help. They thought they were helping, but they were trauma.
Yeah.
Mom thinks being doped up on pills that's the way to go, but she don't understand that would be an inconvenience to me, my well-being, my stability. Like, I have to learn the pills, and if I even tried to explain it to her, she would probably argue with it. It would be like, the pills are there to help you make the right decisions and whatnot. It's not going to take it away. Like, it's not. You have to learn to overcome the obstacles, and the pills help. But I can't explain Mom that because Mom will just go back and forth with it. That's why I'm not allowed to talk mental health with them. My caseworker then told me not to. So anytime she brings it up, I just tell her to talk to my caseworker. I'd rather have my caseworker do the explaining than me anyway. Because as soon as Mom starts yelling and stuff, I get quiet and start stumbling my words and stuff. So I don't want to go through it. So I just wish she would get out of that train of thought on that. I'd like like having your son doped up on pills and he has trouble moving, he's slow motion, feeling like a zombie. Like, my doctor told me that I should not be feeling like that. And come to find out, I was improperly diagnosed. And mom does not, I don't know, mom thinks the situation is worse than what it is. I guess, I don't know. But, I don't know.
Well,
But I'm learning not to, be so, because they didn't know. And plus, I honestly think their mental health is not in the best shape either. But they've been respectful to me when I've been visiting. They haven't started an argument. Nothing.
yeah,
So my grandma's cool. My grandma's awesome. My grandma's the best. My grandma did go to Harvard University last year and graduated. Yeah, you did. So Meerkat, what'd you do today? You went to America, right?
yeah, I went to America.
There you go. Did you speak to the Russian dictator?
No,
Did you go to America today? So, Grandma, what was your idea on the Mad Lib? Now we'll be getting better with it. We're learning all this stuff because, man, looking at that stuff was like a reminder of school. So we'll talk about all that stuff and whatnot, and we'll get better at that. So what do you think about the Mad Lib?
well, I thought that was pretty good.
There you go. Now, what do you think of my grandma on a rainy day?
On a rainy day,
Yeah.
I don't know what I think of Grandma on a rainy day.
Well, she's really cool.
Days.
Yeah, my grandma's real cool. Hey, Grandma, if someone asked you for your autograph in New York, what would you say?
I'd say okay.
And what if they said, yeah, now give me the autograph? And what do you say?
I'd say don't be so demanding.
And then they say, listen, I'm not being demanding. I'm a big fan. Now just give me an autograph.
You're being very demanding.
And then they look at you and they say, you listen here and you listen good. I'm not being demanding, okay? Now sign the picture. And then what do you say?
Well, here, I signed it here.
And then they look at you and they say, hey, don't be so mean, okay?
And you don't be so demanding.
And then they look at you and they say, what are you trying to say? And then they look at you and they say, see, you got nothing to say. So quit being a bully, okay? And then what do you say?
I'm not being a bully.
And they look at you and they say, yes, you are. You kept telling me I'm demanding when I'm not being demanding. And then what do you say?
Well, you are demanding.
And then they look at you and they say, you know what? I'm not even your fan anymore. I'm not your fan anymore. This has been the worst experience ever. And then what do you say?
Well, that's fine.
And then they rip up the autograph and they throw it at you. And they say, how about you take that back? You have an attitude problem and you need to get help for that. What do you say?
Maybe I do need help. I don't know.
And then they say, yeah, you do, because you just lost one of your best fans ever. And then what do you say?
Okay, whatever.
Okay, and then the next person comes up and they say, hey, you got $1 million?
No, I don't.
And then they were like, well, I heard you won the lottery yesterday, so, I was just wanting to borrow $1 million.
No, I didn't.
And they say, okay, well, I'll talk to you later. And then you walk outside and you see a person there, and they say, hey, give me $20. And what do you say?
No, I'm not going to give you $20.
And then they look at you and they say, ma'am, listen, you need to listen to me, please. I need $20 right now. Now give it to me.
No, I'm not. You're too demanding.
And he says, listen, I'm not demanding. This is a language barrier or something. You need to give me $20, though. I need $20 right now.
Nope.
And they say, you're being so mean. Why don't you just give me $20? Just be a doll and give me $20 and we'll be fine.
Nope.
And then they look at you and they say, you're being very mean right now. I haven't done nothing to you. Is this how you treat people who need your help? You tell them no?
I guess.
And they say, ma'am, that's very selfish of you. I just come up to you and ask for $20. That's all. So you go. I said what?
And I said no.
And I'm saying, please help me out. I said, please. That's got to count somewhere, right? Am I right or am I right?
No, you're still being very demanding.
And then his friend jumps in and he says, ma'am, listen, he needs $20. Give him $20 right now.
I'm not.
And this guy's like 7 foot tall, okay? He's like 7 foot tall. And he looks down at you and he says, ma'am, give him $20 now.
Here, take it. Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! And then the tall guy takes it from your little hand and he says, all right, we're out of here. And the guy looks at you and says, yeah, now thanks for the $20. Now get out of here. And then what do you say to them?
And you know what? I'll leave it in God's hands.
Oh! And then he turns around and he says, excuse me, what is that supposed to mean?
I'm leaving it in God's hands.
And he says, what are you implying, ma'am? Is this some kind of a threat or something?
I wiped the dust off my feet for you. I'm leaving it in God's hands.
There you go. And he says, ma'am, you know what? I don't like your words right now because I really don't understand what you're saying. But it sounds like you're threatening me. You threatening me?
Well, I'd be scared of the Lord if I was you.
And he says, listen here. I want you to stop talking to me like that. I'm a human being. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He says, all right, you have a good day and stop threatening people who have done you no harm. And then the tall guy comes over to you and he says, that wasn't very nice of you to threaten him like that.
Well, I said I'll leave it in God's hands.
And he says, come on, Jimbo, leave her alone. Let her do whatever she does. I don't even know what she's talking about, Let's go. Let's get out of here. And he says, yeah, thanks for the $20 anyway. You're not a very nice person. I'm out of here. And then they just walk. And then as they walk, you notice a big bus coming down the road. and as they're crossing the road, they get hit by a bus. And then what, Grandma?
Well, then it's too bad.
Oh, my grandma is cool. Grandma, see, this is what I think the podcast needs. It needs more of my creativity. Because I honestly love telling stories. You know how I like telling stories. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I know you do.
So maybe we should just do this on the podcast. Because, I love telling stories. I don't know. We'll get everything arranged. We're trying new things and stuff, My grandma is American today. She went to Zimbabwe and she went to North Korea. And then she also went to Australia. Ooh, that was a good one, Grandma. See, I love when you give responses like that. All right, Mimi, I'm going to cut the podcast off. We'll probably do another one because I want later on tonight, because I'm trying to get things organized with it. I want to try some things out. So we're going to try this one with the Mad Lib first and stuff. Or maybe we should do like the talking first, maybe, and then play the games, I don't know. We'll get everything organized. I'll probably listen to some podcasts too in the meantime to like maybe figure out see how they organize stuff and see how they do it. But don't worry, it'll all get better, Mimi. So what do you want to advertise?
Louisiana hot sauce. It is so good, and it not only gives a little spice to your food, it also gives flavor.
Ooh. There you guys go. Go to the store, get some Louisiana hot sauce. It'll be the best thing that you've ever had your entire life. I want to advertise my grandma being the coolest person in the world. That is all. And we are off the air.